Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am here with Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, episode number 3, or episode, what is it, 79 overall? Probably one of my most anticipated episodes of the final season, this episode and the next two episodes, in fact. If you're here for the first time, hello, I am a manga reader, so I do know some stuff, but that doesn't mean that I can enjoy this this adaptation itself. I can experience the animation, the voice acting, the music, and everything. I'm still really looking forward to it. I'm still really excited to see some of my favorite panels being animated, and also do a bit of an episode breakdown at the end. Just a bit of a discussion to talk about some of the things that I may like, may I don't like. Also, there's a full-length timer-based reaction in the description below, so if you want to watch the full-length episode with me, you can sync up your own copy of Attack on Titan. Again, links in the description below, completely free. It's only a YouTube link. And with that being said, if you enjoy the reaction, hit the like and subscribe, and maybe if you want to stay for the discussion where I talk a bit more in-depth about the episode, stick around till the end of the reaction. I guess without any further ado, let's watch the episode. Oh, also, if you are an anime only, I forgot to mention this. I'm not gonna say any spoilers for upcoming manga events. So you're completely safe. Is all I'm trying to say. You're safe to watch the video and the reaction. Depending on how they're going to adapt and direct this episode, this has potential to be one of my favorite episodes of Attack on Titan. I mean, the staff for this episode alone is already pretty fucking stacked, so I really have high hopes. Here we go, two brothers. Zeke and Eren, Porco and Marcel, Colt and Falco. Oh, they're playing, what's the name of the OST? Splinter Wolf. Oh, jeez. Nice. Casa with the save. Just the chaos. It was a shame that they didn't use this OST for part 1 a lot, but I'm so glad that they're using it right now, dudes. Oh my god. Galliard finally seeing that. Eren, same weight. Oh my god.
俺は家族を楽園送りにさせないために獣の継承権を得た。兄さん話せよ。子供を巻き込んで平気な人ではなかったはずだ。あんたにこのまま黙って死ねというつもりはない。ファルコが叫びの範囲から出るまで待ってほしいんだ。
And you can see it in Zeke's eyes that he actually does not want to do this, but great animation there. The brothers, dudes. That shot. Beautiful. Nile. Pixis. Oh boy. That was a beautiful panning shot too. bringing in the classic OST too. It was painful in the manga, it's still painful here, dudes. Porco's time is beautifully animated, by the way. Woo! Beautifully animated. This shot with oh, beautiful shots, dudes. Here we go. The drums in the back, the strings, the build up, the tension. Oh! Oh! They did it. They did it. That's the midpoint of the episode, holy shit! Hurts. Time stops during this single moment. Oh my god, beautiful! Oh shit! Bro, this fucking scene! 10 out of 10 episodes, dude. Holy shit, the direction in this sequence is fucking incredible. And we're here. Here we are. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, shit. The founder Ymir.
巨人の力を欲するたびに果てしない時間を費やしてずっと
It's fucking beautiful, dude.
始祖にこう伝えるんだ。すべてのエルディア人を今後永久に子供を作れない体にしろと。地ならしで連合軍を潰すのはその後でいい。エレン、こんなふざけた計画。
There it is. The betrayal.
俺はここに来るためにあんたに話を合わせていただけだ。なぜだ、エレン。答えてくれ。俺がこの世に生まれたからだ。
There's the line.
始祖ユミル、俺に力を貸してくれ。
How foolish you were.
これもあの父親に洗脳されたせいなのか。お前が目を覚ますまでの長い時間で俺は多くを学んだ。始祖は何でも作れる。こんな土くれの鎖でも。バカな。
ああ。
お前の本音を聞くまで待っていてよかった。お前は悪くない。俺たちは最悪の父親に生み出されてしまった。俺が始祖の力でお前を治してやる。やめろ、無駄だ。 世界を救う時はお前と一緒だ。
Oh, that's where they end the episode? I'm just still amazed at how well done they did the scene where Gabi shot Eren doing that. Oh, that's... I cannot wait to watch Anime Only's reaction to that scene. They did this episode justice. It's everything I wanted, and my expectations were met. So I'm really happy right now. Everything was so well done from the moment when Eren, actually from the moment when Zeke was screaming and when Eren was shot, and especially the entire path sequence. Holy shit, man. Beautiful, beautiful. So, two brothers, right? Talking about Eren and Zeke, Colt and Falco, Galliard and Marcel. Like, I've always loved this chapter in the manga, and especially this title, because there's so much stuff going on, and you can see, like, the episode is showing like how much, especially the older brother is the one trying to protect the younger brother, right? That's like one of the main points of this entire episode. Like obviously in this scene right here, you know, Colt trying to protect Falco, and Zeke also trying to protect Eren, and then also Galliard finally learning that that his brother Marcel was trying to protect him from becoming a warrior. It's there's so many good shots in this episode, but maybe I'll get to it later on. But rest in peace to my boy Colt. Very touching scene, and you can also see it from like Zeke's expression and eyes. Like yes, like a lot of people say that Zeke doesn't care that Falco got injected by his spinal fluid and can turn into a Titan. I disagree. Zeke's expression alone and the tone of his voice clearly indicates that Zeke does care about Falco. It's just a shame that Falco got injected with the spinal fluid, as Zeke mentioned later on. Like it truly is a shame. Well, so I mean, it does goes to show how it's the human side of Zeke that is showing, but it's also his own self, I guess his main goal that is holding him back. Well, I guess it's the other way around, actually. It's his human side that is holding him back, because Zeke does care about Falco. He does say that Falco and Gabi is a miscalculation, right, in part 1. But Zeke's expression showing a bit of remorse, so showing a bit of like sadness to it. But again, it's like he has no other choice, right? And Colt's desperation, also trying to convince Zeke, you know, to not scream. Heart-wrenching stuff right here. It's and the fact that Colt grabs on to Falco when he is transforming goes to show how much Colt actually loves his brother. Yeah, you can even see it in Zeke's expression right here. This is not the expression of someone who does not care. This is an expression of someone who really cares about Falco. It's just, again, a shame that Falco got injected. I want to see this Gabi running scene again because I thought it was pretty well animated. Yeah, so much motion, so much animation. No, yeah, again, the motions that Gabi was animated in that scene. Pretty good stuff, Studio Mappa. Pretty good stuff, showing momentum and a force of reaction to. Fuck, dudes. This is heart-wrenching. This is sad. Love the use of slow motion. Again, like emphasizing the importance of the scene. And you cannot blame Gabi for what she is going to do next. Like, she just witnessed someone who is a close friend, who has been with her alone in the moment of time when she is in Paradis, and also after the realization last episode as well that there is no monsters, no devils in this island, only people, and then seeing this, it's you cannot blame Gabi for what she does next. She has every right to be angry at everyone, and she knows her duty too. It's to stop the founding titan from doing the rumbling, right? Oh god. Love how they decided to not only... They really make this moment really long. Making us linger more to it, making us the audience sink into this moment a lot more. Love the details showing some of the people that are about to be turned into titans, like showing the details like their vines, their veins and their blood vessels and everything showing up just before they are glowing up. So Nile turns into a Titan. Pixis, even during his final moments, he's having that last dab. He's having that last drink. Rest in peace, Zeke. I'm sorry, Pixis. Rest in peace, Nile. One of the goats. One of the OGs from season 1 too. Now this shot right here, holy Jesus. The panning, showing the scale, showing how many titans are going to be there. Beautiful shot. Love the aerial point of view. This has got to be one of my favorite shots in the entire episode. It's such a good shot. Gabi just looking at the chaos of seeing Reiner getting bit by Falco and Aaron. It's such a good shot, and it's also like Reiner looking at Gabi. Like, you can feel how hopeless this shot looks like. It's an amazing shot. I guess nothing more to say. It's beautiful, beautiful visual storytelling. Reiner finally deciding to give up on life. It's the plot armor titan strikes again. Unfortunately, you can't die yet, Reiner. You still have more to tell. But yeah, from a thematic perspective, yes, it does make sense if Falco was the one to take out Reiner, because that has been a plot development or like it's a key plot point that has been brought up back in part 1. About who should inherit the armor titan, right? So I feel like Falco getting the armor titan is a smart move, but at the same time I understand why Isayama did not do that instead, but have Falco Porco. I feel like Isayama, and I feel like myself included, feel like Reiner is too much of an important character to kill off right now. So as much as I do feel like Falco should have ate Reiner, I also feel like it doesn't really matter. Plus, again, I feel like Reiner dying right now I don't know, feels kind of anticlimactic too now that I think about it, because Reiner still has a lot of weight in him to resolve, right? Like one of Reiner's like main problems right now is still his I guess his view on his friends from Paradis, right? Because they are his friends. It's just a shame that they are on opposite sides, but it's something that has been brought up in Reiner's character back in part 1, and I feel like if Reiner dies right now without that being resolved, feels you know what I mean. Like again, I get why a lot of people would think that Falco eating Reiner right now is a good choice, which it is. He is, you know, to be the one who inherits the armor type, but at the same time, I feel like Reiner's own character isn't finished yet. Whereas Porco, on the other hand, being only introduced in season 4, really is a side character compared to Reiner, who is a main character. So it makes more sense for Porco to die instead of Reiner. Being Porco must be suffering, dude. Your only purpose in Attack on Titan is to be in. I feel sorry. Beautiful scene. Rest in peace, my dudes. Now this. I love this entire sequence. I feel like this is like a perfect example of like a it's not a ticking time bomb, but it kind of is. Because Eren is the time bomb, and him running, the more he gets close to Zeke, the more the countdown reaches 0, right? So I love the tension that they are building in the scene. Like it was very tenseful when I was reading the manga. It's even way more intense here in the anime, because you're seeing them. You see these characters animated, and then you see like everybody's like desperation on trying to save Eren and trying to get Eren, even and even from Zeke himself, yelling, "Come on, Eren, come!" You know, it's again the desperation, the tension. It's all there. Really good stuff. Really good direction wise. And then we get this shot. I love that they're doing this in slow-mo. I've always wanted this scene to be animated in slow motion, because I feel like, because in the manga it just happens in like a single panel, right? So I wanted this to be longer. I wanted this to linger for the audience to go, holy shit, what is about to happen? And they did it, and I really appreciate it. I really love the direction that they are doing in this particular scene. And I also love how much of these shots aren't just still cameras, but they're like cameras that are panning from one end to the other. It makes it more dynamic, and it makes it a lot more, I would say, it gives the audience a better understanding of the environment that is in this show right now. Right? It's time we go frame by frame. The blast is coming into frame. Hits Eren's neck. A little bit of blur to show motion, you know, it's motion blur. Ah, dudes. And you can see the neck twisting around too. Ow. You can see the neck twisting around too. Oh, they did this scene justice. Holy shit. Wow, Eren's expression, his face. It's They did the scene justice. I fucking love it. 10 out of 10. Great job, Studio Mappa. Great job, whoever is in charge of directing this episode. Spot on. And then you're seeing it from Zeke's eye, from his reflection. This isn't in the manga, by the way. This shot right here. So Oh, and then it stops right here when Aaron's eye is looking at Zeke's eye. Ah, and then the mid-title card. Ah, damn. Ah, such a good scene. Such a good scene. And then we cut back to this. Most of this scene we already seen back in season 4, episode 15, in Soul Salvation. This is just a recap for anime onlys, you know, so they can remember. Oh, this scene. Oh yeah, I remember this scene. It's just the show saying, hey, this scene is important. Okay, this scene is important, and it will come into play later on. That's all I'm gonna say. Showing Zeke throwing the baseball, again, mimicking what is happening right now with Aaron's head. The only difference is here Aaron misses the ball, but Zeke catches Aaron's head later on. It's such this scene and watching reading it in the manga it gives a sense that it could fail, because if we are going to put into perspective that this ball is Aaron's head and then Aaron didn't catch the ball, it gives the assumption that Zeke also fails to catch Aaron's head, which is a possibility, right? The only difference is Zeke did catch the ball. I think this is like one of the few times where I feel like having still shots, like, yeah, having still shots, or as I would call it, PowerPoint presentation stills, is actually a really well thought out direction, because what is happening right now is essentially a very, very important and key moment in the entire story. Time stops. We are living in this moment. This moment is important, is what the show is trying to say. And I fucking love how they're doing this shot with them slowly zooming in on the entire city, showing what is happening, showing Jean and Connie slowly zooming in on Aaron's decapitated head. You can see Gabi right on the right there. Ah, this again with the dynamic panning shots. I'm so glad they did not censor this at all. There was like a very concerning. It was very concerning for us manga readers that this scene is too visceral for television, and they did not, and they're not going to show it fully, and they're going to censor it instead. I'm so glad that is not the case. I love how they're doing this, because in the manga it's just a single panel showing a bunch of like fragments of memories. I wonder if we can spot anything. So we get to see Mikasa from episode 1 looking at Aaron. The eyes, the shot of these eyes, and this entire sequence alone, and now that I'm thinking about it, reminds me a lot of 2001: A Space Odyssey. In the film, really old film by Stanley Kubrick, but in the film, there is a point towards the third act of the film where our main character is basically going through. I guess the best way I can describe it is through light speed, and it's showing the character's eye like this entire like really close up, and just closing and opening over and over, and then the entire hue, the color scheme of the shot changes every time he closes his eyes and opens it again. It totally reminds me of that sequence. It may not be a reference, but to me it does reminds me of that sequence. Showing Reiner during cadet days. Showing Faye, Grisha's sister, Frida, combing her hair back from like season 3. I just want to see what kinds of memories they are showing. Oh, this is from episode 5, Declaration of War. Turns into Armin holding the book. The Rice family. Is that Levi or Mika? No, I think that's Levi. That's Levi. Connie and Sasha, Falco. Which memory is this? I was going to say this is like Kenny when they took Historia away from Rod, but now that I'm looking at him, this feels more like a Marleyan soldier, so... Actually, I don't know. Oh, that's a beaut. That's a great shot. That's a great shot from like the first episode. Wait, what? Wait. Is that Reiner in a sauna along with Levi and Jean? Wait, what is this? I need some clarification. What is this? Hello? I don't remember this in the manga. Wait, what? What is this? I'm genuinely confused. Oh. Whew. Manga readers know who this is. Anime onlys have... You don't know who this is yet. You have not met this person yet. Manga readers know who this is. Oh boy. Glad they're showing this. Grisha. Oh, I love that. I love this. Grisha like on the other side, you know, like on the other side of the sea. And the bird. The key. Oh. Historia? Wait a minute. Oh, interesting. If you are an anime only watching this right now and you're thinking, wait a minute, you're a manga reader, right? Like, why is this important? It is. I want to see like what kind of shots and images they are showing in this scene, because it can mean a lot. As a manga reader, I'm still speculating on how they're going to adapt later chapters. I mean, I have no doubt in my mind Studio Mappa is going to adapt faithfully the entire manga, which is fine, by the way. But again, like, I just want to see like what kind of stuff that Studio Mappa is actually showing here in these memory shard sequences. Hey yo! Hey yo! What the? What the? Hey yo! Hey yo! They actually showed this. What the fuck? What? I'm. Oh. No, it means nothing. It's only an Easter egg. Right? Right? Hello? I am so happy right now, but at the same time, I am so... Look, I'm sure... Okay, let me explain. Okay, first of all, if you're a manga reader, no, I'm not thinking of this alluding to an anime original ending or anything. No, this is clearly and obviously only an Easter egg. It is an Easter egg in the manga, and it is an Easter egg right now. But holy Jesus fucking Christ, they actually showed it, and it's in the manga. In the manga for anime onlys who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. In the manga, like I said, huge panel, lots of shards showing a bunch of memories, and then in like the most tiniest of shards, there's like an image of Mikasa and Armin from a different universe. Okay, and to put into context, in the manga there is like a spin-off every time in every volume and chapter, right? There's like a 1 or 2 page spin-off of Attack on Titan where the characters are in modern day and they're just doing a bunch of random school stuff. This is what we like to call Goth Mikasa, and holy shit, seeing this animated, yeah, and Nerd Armin too. Holy shit, what? Ay. I'm sure it's only look, I'm sure it's only like it's only an Easter egg. It's nothing more. But I can totally imagine anime onlys who are like theorizing shit, and when they're going frame by frame, they're gonna go, "What the fuck is this? This is so fucking good." I'm so happy right now. Holy shit. They actually showed this. Goth Mikasa and Nerd Armin. This is odd. Thank you, whoever decided to put that in. Oh, this is the sea and this is a silhouette. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I mean, it is a bird, obviously, but oh, manga readers probably know what this is. Anime onlys don't know what this is yet. I mean, it's a bird. It's only a bird. It's only a bird. Don't think about it. Oh, and then we get the founder Ymir. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, that fucking Goth Mikasa and Nerd Armin just caught me so fucking off guard, dude. Holy shit. We are here. We're here in paths. Holy shit. The tree, the branches, the coordinate. Zeke in chains. I love the aesthetic of paths. I love what Studio Mappa has done here. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to process that Goth Mikasa and Nerd Armin is. Okay, moving on. Chain, obviously, the cost of freedom, but then we see later on that because Zeke isn't tainted by the royal hullabaloo, he can just snap that off and just decides to do what he wants. It's hard for me to talk about paths and in general without spoiling the next few episodes, so I'm trying my best not to spoil stuff. But yeah, we finally get the founder Ymir. The revelation, at least now anime only now know that this is actually Ymir. You got your answer 100%. While this entire sequence is definitely warrant like a really full-on discussion, I think I'm gonna save that for like the next episode or the episode after that. Because as of right now, everything that we know about paths, the coordinate, like this entire realm right now, in terms of the anime, is very vague. And if I want to discuss it right now, it's there's bound to be like spoilers here and there, so I'm going to avoid it. And like even if I want to talk about the founder Ymir and everything, like I want to talk about it, but I feel like the show itself is going to explain it in future episodes. So this is going to be like one segment where I'm not going to do any discussion at all. I feel like next episode and the episode after that is going to have a lot more discussion in terms of the coordinate paths and everything. Because right now, the audience, or at least anime onlys right now, are in the dark, just like Eren. You don't know this place, and you don't understand this place. So I think I'm going to leave it at there in terms of the discussion. Holy shit, that fucking Mikasa and Armin shit, just bro. Yeah. Don't think about it too much. It's nothing. It's nothing. Anime only. It's nothing important at all. Hope you enjoyed my reaction. Hope you enjoyed my discussion. Well, if you do, subscribe, hit the like, and I will see you all next time for episode. What episode is it? 4. I'll see you all for episode 4 of Final Season Part 2 next week. Take care, guys.